Good morning, guys. I am on my way home, as you can see, and my boss was so nice to make me a dinner, so thank you for that, boss. And it tasted delicious. We agreed on I was gonna take the air thing tomorrow together with the wooden floor and all the doors on the freezers. So, or whatever you call it, the one you freeze things down, meat and other thing down in. Coolers, it can be coolers. Well, you know what it is. But for today I just took the easy way, which also means the clock is 11:30 and I am heading home. So I'm home and time to get the blog up because I did not manage to do that before I went to the job. So the blog is up in 5 to 10 minutes. So guys, I'm up, but I did spend 2 hours in bed just laying around with my cats. Almost 2 hours. No, wait a minute. 1 hour. Sorry, 1 hour. 1 hour. My mistake. The clock was 5 to 10 minutes past 8 when I woke up because my phone started making noises. And that was all my salary and notifications from people all night that has been popping in. So I went through those and then I couldn't sleep more, so I decided just to screw it. I'm just gonna lay here with my cats. Isn't that right? And then by 9:15, I finally got out of bed. Yes, I did. But he was making me comfortable in bed. He was laying up beside my pillow, just in the corner. I don't know why, but he loved to lay in that corner or on top of my head. And the others was also up and laying on my comforter. But I am gonna go through the usual, get through my emails, my horoscope or star signs or whatever you call it, emails, and by 12 o'clock I need to be somewhere. I cannot tell you where. But I need to get something to eat so I can brush my teeth. Because I do not brush my teeth before I have been eaten. I hate the taste of toothpaste in my mouth. I hate it. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, and a good news for this chance. I checked up my emails when I got home this night, and my salary came through. With my new job, I'm having 1,500 kroner more a month than I had before. At least this month I am having, and I may have it even next month too. So, yippee! Money set aside. I'm probably gonna use the 5 to 800, and then I'm gonna put the rest aside because I was only having around 1,300 for myself, and that's not exactly much. When you have cats that cost about 500 each month, if you do not have to cost on food to them, then it's still around 500 or something like that each month. That's what I say. Sometimes I live for 50 kroner every single week. That's when it's worth. That's when it's worth. But my cat always comes first. So the thing I said to you that I couldn't exactly tell you where I have to go, well, that got changed. That got, what could you say, cancelled. Let's just say that, so it doesn't matter. But I did get a couple of groceries when I was out, and now I'm heading home. I have for a long time been interested in space painting, particularly because I love the unknown in the space, not the unknown here for that matter, because that usually means catastrophe, but something like unknown bills that are coming in, that kind of things I don't like. But I like to know more about things you don't know very much about. That's what I like to do. So I have been looking into doing those kind of paintings, and I have looked into doing different kind of paintings with paint to use, with material to use. What kind of, shall it be spray cans, or shall it be airbrush, or shall I just go with my guts and use an pencil? So I've been playing a little bit around with that, and pouring. I have also been playing a little bit around with what I want to do. So, and I have some paint I bought by a mistake, and I do say a mistake because that's what it was. I didn't know you do not buy paint with a glossy surface, but I think it would actually be good for this particular one. So what I'm going to do is, I got some plastic cups, and I'm gonna take one of my old canvas and try pouring some of that paint over it. And you are probably thinking, hey, you need some pouring medium and that kind of stuff. Well, I don't think I actually need that. I should be able to do it without just a little bit of water. That should be all I need. So that's what I'm going with, but it's something that will be very messy. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight or today. We'll have to see about that when I get home. Someone is being naughty. Liam, I'm getting in trouble with Archie. What did he do? What did he do? You should really not tease Archie. You know he's bigger than you. Bless you, Kiki. I just got off the phone with my father before I started fixing my dishwasher, and I wanted to hear him around or about that cage we want to do for the kids, or for the kittens to run in outside at my back door, and about that door to my gardening house. And he said he had a plan. He wanted to do it in around 18 days, something like that. So that's around the time we're gonna do it, because he got a lot of projects going on, so he needs to take care of that first. Well, that said, I still need to get a couple of things done before we can even do that. I also asked him if I could start putting things out in pots and that kind of stuff, because I've seen other people do it, but I thought, isn't that a little bit too early? We still have around 0 in the night. Even one day, was a couple of nights ago, we had below 0, -1 or 2. If we are that low in the temperature at night, nothing is gonna stay alive out there. But he said I could do that, I just need to keep the things inside. But I still need to get that guy to come by to turn around my dirt, or whatever you call it, my soil, where I need to have all my plants in. So there's that problem too. That's always a problem. Let's just say it like that. So I also thought when I was out driving that a good idea to do on this channel would be making some cooking videos and some gardening videos. So I have those also, except for only the vlogs, the daily vlogs. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'll try it out. I don't know if it will work, but maybe I will do that. And then you can see how I do my gardening. This is the first year I'm ever doing gardening on my own. So, or having a garden on my own. So I may need some help from my father to, he's usually the one that always doing all the gardening stuff when I was little, to get the thing the right way, spaced the right way, and that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm thinking. So I thought that was a good idea. If you think it is, please comment below and tell me if you think it's a good idea about some gardening videos and some cooking videos when I get something to make something out of. I really don't get it. I'm on Facebook and I have an open site, which means you can technically go in, watch my photos, and I have that for one simple reason. People can go in, watch my images, see, hey, is that a girl I remember, or something like that, and if it is, fine, they can send me a friend thing. But how the systems work when you're playing on Facebook, playing games, a lot of time you need to be friends with people in the order to visit the other players' area or towns or villages or whatever it is. So a lot of time people contact me about want to be friends, and then fine, maybe they're playing the same game I haven't been in playing for a while, but it's okay. They can do that. I have no problem with that. What I have a problem with is a couple of days after, and even the same day sometimes, people start spamming me. I believe it's spamming me, yeah. With, hello, how are you doing? Do you want to hang out? And before anyone, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a little bit on the naughty side, but at some point, every single message until now has been turned out if I want to hang out, if they could come over, even if they are living in the US. They are saying if they want to come over and they want to hang out and they really like me, they think I'm beautiful, and if you're a doll, you know where this is going, where it's going between the seats, you know? Yeah, you know, I'm stopping right there with that part. But that's how, and I'm not interested in that. Not at all. If people start doing that, I'm blocking them, and I'm telling it because I don't want, I had at the time, I had 3 at the same time contacting me. 3 one week, 3 the next week, and 3 again the week after. I'm just understand a verbal whole yeah, in my right here in the front, understand a verbal not taken. Let's just say I am kind of pissed of that, and I actually had one just yesterday that doing exactly the same, and I'm tired of it. I also had one where I ended up blocking him immediately because the first thing I get is a picture and there is available in the night, beautiful, take young, older people in, and so it was actually a sex what is it? What is it called? Promotion. Sex promotion, that was the word. For this person that was on the picture, which I thought was that person. But there was even a price on the damn thing. And an email contact and so on. And I just block it. So guys, I need to get that out of my system because I am irritating right now. Let's just say that. I am walking in here from the kitchen. I just cleaned some more up in the kitchen. On the way out of the door, when I look to the left. Or to the right, it actually is. What in the world have you guys been doing? That's what a half of the hole there were in this one. And this is what there is now. Why? Why? Yeah, that's my furniture. Crazy cat. Yeah, I can have nice things. Not at all. I know it's you and everyone else. Well, it's mostly the smaller boys. Liam and Bones. They are much more to do that kind of thing. But I have been cleaning a lot. So that's good. Now to get some things done and fixed up. And I can't wait to start getting things put in soil, because that's why I have kept all of these boxes. All of those up there. It's simply for that time of year where we are going to put things in soil. These are just like small garden houses, so they are genius for this kind of thing. Well, the clock is 10 minutes past 5. So I will have to end this vlog. It has been a vlog a little bit everywhere, let's just say that. But good night guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow will be a better day and not those Facebook things. Let's just say that. Bye.